Hey guys, how's it going? Brian Anselin from Line Run, Future Innovators in New York City Tech, and we are here with our fourth and last module and video for outreach to mentors. I told you this would be a really long session, and this is the longest lesson that we have in this program for very good reasons. I believe communication is the foundation of success, and learning how to do that properly will set you up for great things. Previous three videos, we went over how to source mentor leads, how to organize them, make sure that you plan your outreach properly, how to write cold emails and LinkedIn messages. Now we're going to go through what I call the ping and the follow-up. Only 2 slides here, but I wanted to wrap things up. I didn't want to lump them into the email video because the email video was going almost 20 minutes, a little over 20 minutes already, and I wanted to break this up. The ping. Statistically, your initial outreach only works probably 20 to 30% of the time. It's pretty accurate based on my experience. It's also fairly accurate according to a lot of other people I've spoken with their cold emails. People you're reaching out to are generally busy people, active in work, active in life, but you just don't give up. After your initial outreach, whether it's by email or Twitter or LinkedIn, whatever platform that you use, give them at least 2 business days to respond. So don't expect they're going to respond to you the same day or even the next day. Give them 2 business days before you even plan a follow-up. When you send these messages, my suggestion for better open rates is to send them, write them at night, and then first thing in the morning before you do anything else, open the computer, reread it again, and send it as early as possible so it can be top of inbox. Another strategy is to try to get them at around 2 or 3 o'clock after lunch, where they might be finding their inbox and going down through it, but in the middle, your email may or may pop up, may or may not pop up. So there's 2 strategies for you, like a 6 or 7 o'clock outreach or a 2 or 3 p.m. outreach after lunch. What do I mean by ping? The ping is the reminder. It's essentially your follow-up message with an opening line of, in case you didn't see my original message. So, yeah, it might seem counterintuitive based on everything that we discussed so far to say, in case you didn't see my previous message, but if the people you're writing to only get to see and respond at most 20-30% of the time during your first round of email outreach, chances are they probably did not see your message. So it's really good to follow up with, in case you didn't see what I originally sent to you, we'd love to connect. I'm very interested in learning more about your expertise, your area of expertise. Want to become a software engineer, want to become a product manager, want to become a UX designer, want to be in cybersecurity, want to be in game design. Have a couple questions, we'd love to talk. Again, be brief, be even shorter and briefer than your initial message, because that initial message is going to show up on the bottom of your new message, so they're able to see what you mentioned. So you don't want to write the same thing twice. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you still haven't heard anything, look at your actual message and platform. Maybe that you have to adapt even more than you already have your message. And it might be that you're using LinkedIn first, then email. Maybe you have to reverse that. Could be that the person you're trying to reach is more active on Twitter, and try to reformulate your message to was it 280 characters on Twitter. might be better to do a DM. Again, when using another platform for outreach, don't use the same message from the other platform. You want to customize it to the platform, especially going LinkedIn to email or email to LinkedIn. Email, you expect more context. LinkedIn, you expect more brevity. Twitter, you expect a highlight. My opinion, keep on trying every 2 to 3 business days for 8 to 10 business days total via different platforms. So in total, about 3 messages over 10 business days, which equals to 3 weeks. If it doesn't work, move on and find someone else. I'd say if it doesn't work the first 2 times, then look to move on to someone else. But send that other person that you haven't heard from a 3rd message. Brandon Steiner, when I went to the Next Gen Summit, shout out to Justin and Dylan if you're watching this. Love you guys. Next Gen Summit, great event. But I heard Brandon Steiner speak at one of the panels, and his words really ring true. The fortune is in the follow-up. It's all about, do you show up? Are you able to persevere? Are you able to hang in there when times go tough? It's all about following up. Yeah, it's great if the person you're reaching out to responds to your first message, but then what happens if you let it drop for a week? Now you lose all your momentum. The biggest issue that people have is not following up. It's essential. It's you have to do it. Why? Because they're not organized. They're not prepared. They don't have a plan. Which is again why I wanted you to work on your pre-module questions so you can be in the right mindset and work on this framework to get to the 5 people you want to reach out to and plan the way that we showed you, because we want to make sure that you have a system for outreach and for following up. And essentially, if you're doing it right, it should be the same system. What to do about following up. So let me show you one of my little quote-unquote hacks. Very simple to do, and it's also highly effective. So I'm going to assume most of you have heard of Google Calendar. What I do is I just send calendar reminders to my inbox. I have something called a goal check. 6:30 in the morning is the very first thing I see. What do I need to do and why? And who do I need to do it for and why? I always open with what are my 2 goals for me? Change the way people see and use buses and create a platform for leaders and brands to connect and engage with each other. And if the things that I need to do for today are not aligned with one of these 2 things, then redo the list. Keeps me on track. It also allows me to take care of any important immediate action items that need to be done in the morning. So I would edit goal check for today and list down, okay, I need to contact XYZ person, for example. Follow up with them. Remind yourself that you have a phone interview with ABC person that day, and to make sure you take 5 minutes before to prepare. Things like that. So different tools are available to everyone. You don't have to use Google Calendar, but that is one of the things that I use to keep organized. Another really great way to follow up that no one really actually does, and it's really surprising, is show that you're human and show your gratitude by telling them how your mentor or whoever it is that you want to reconnect with, how your last conversation helped shape or change or improve you. Tell them how their help has influenced you. Give them that feedback and give them that satisfaction and make them feel valuable and wanted. And again, referencing Austin, great friend Austin, check out, we're going to check this out. Really great template for a thank you email. Highly suggest after you have your first call or your first email exchange, you send a thank you email. Even better if you can, a note, but thank you email for our purposes will do. So check this out. The link is available in the slide deck, but it's cultivatorculture.com/interview-thank-you-email/. So that's it. I hope all of this information has been helpful. I apologize for coughing, but I truly believe that if you're able to go through all 4 of these videos, and in total is about an hour, that these strategies will help with your outreach for your mentors for this program and for your outreach to anyone else in your life that you come across, both in your personal and professional lives moving forward. Let me know, give me some feedback in the comments if you have questions, or send me an email, send me a text, whatever. But until then, thanks guys.